Sean Brady versus Michael Morales is right around the corner at UFC 322, and with Morales being the undefeated hype train and the slight favorite, a lot of people think Morales is going to keep the streak alive, outstrike Brady, and stay undefeated, but I don't see that at all. I actually think this fight is going to be very one-sided for Sean Brady, so let's break this down. First things first, the obvious, Michael Morales' path to victory is to keep this fight standing. He's fast, he's long, he's explosive, and he's got legit knockout power. Sean Brady, on the other hand, is clearly the better grappler. I don't think anyone debates that. If this fight hits the map for any extended period of time, it's Brady's world. But here's where a lot of people start misunderstanding the matchup, the physicality. I keep hearing people say that Morales is too big, too strong, too athletic, and Brady won't be able to deal with the size or the reach. And I just don't buy that. Yes, Morales is big. Yes, he looks huge for the division, but Brady is built like a tank. He's 5'10", and he's one of the thickest, strongest welterweights in the UFC. When they face off, this is not going to look like some massive size mismatch. It's going to look like two legit 170-pounders in fit, just with very different frames. So the real question is, can Morales stop Sean Brady's takedowns? Because the fight starts on the feet, and if Brady can't get takedowns, yeah, Morales wins this. But if Brady gets his entries going, the fight changes immediately. And that's the key reason I'm picking Brady. I don't think Morales can keep Brady off him for 15 minutes. And I'm not saying that Morales has bad takedown defense. He doesn't, but there's levels. Brady's wrestling isn't just shoot doubles and grind. He's chain wrestling, he's body locking, he's tripping, he's dragging guys to the mat with insane grip strength. And just look at the Kevin Gastelum fight. Go look at Jake Matthews. Brady isn't just shooting once and giving up. He's hitting takedowns and transitions inside the clinch against the cage. He's doing everything. And yes, Morales is strong, but being strong in the clinch against someone like Brady is a completely different thing than suffering a desperate level change from someone who isn't a controlled grappler. Morales has never fought anyone as physically suffocating as Brady. Never. Another thing that makes me lean Brady so heavily is Morales has defensive gap that nobody has forced him to pay for yet. He backs up in straight lines, he relies a ton on his athletic reactions, and that works when you get guys to strike with you. But Brady isn't just going to stand in the pocket like Max Griffin did or Court McGee did. He's shooting underneath those straight retreats. Morales' tall stance and wide base are perfect for Brady's single leg and high crotch chains, and that's the control. A lot of people forget this, but Brady isn't just a wrestler. He's got legit black belt level grappling who dominates positions. Just go look at what he did to Leon Edwards. He doesn't need to completely ragdoll Morales. He just needs 1 to 2 entries each round. If Brady gets on top, Morales is not getting up instantly. And if he tries to scramble recklessly like he did, he's cooked. That's how Brady snatches the back. That's how he locks in a body triangle. That's how he exaggerates Morales' mistakes. And let's talk about the striking because Morales is the better striker. He's cleaner, he's longer, he's faster. But here's the thing that most people refuse to acknowledge. Brady doesn't need to win in the striking. He just needs to survive the striking long enough to close the distance. And Morales' style actually helps Brady. Morales isn't a crazy volume guy. He doesn't push a Dustin Poirier pace. He's patient, measured, and sometimes he's too patient. And that gives Brady all the time he needs to pick his moments. And one advantage Brady has that no one mentions is his cardio. Sean Brady has underrated gas tank. His one loss to Bilal made people think he like gasses out. And that's because he fought like emotionally. He threw away more volume than he normally does. When he's calm, like in the Leon Edwards fight, he can wrestle hard for 3 to 4 rounds. And I think he's completely fine cardio-wise. Morales might be explosive early, but later in the fight, explosive strikers slow down when they have to defend takedown after takedown after takedown. And that's what Brady's going to force him to deal with. I think this fight starts off with like 30 to 40 seconds of range fighting, Brady pressuring, and Morales looking for his timing. And I think Brady does secure a takedown, and then the whole fight just changes from that moment on. And I think Morales is going to be just stuck in Brady's grind for the first couple of rounds. And the momentum just keeps going to Brady. I think Brady clearly wins with like a dominant decision, 30 to 27, maybe a dominant 29, 28. But yeah, so that's my opinion, of course. Let me know what you guys think, who you guys think is going to win this fight. But I have Sean Brady. And if you made it this far, please consider subscribing and have an amazing rest of your day.